There are three types of BTU comfort panels. All panels are 4 foot by 4 foot with 16 square feet of coverage. They come in differing thicknesses, 1 1/8" for retrofit application and 1 1/4" for new construction. Each panel will align with an adjacent panel, side, top, or bottom, to create the heating and cooling your zone requires. Each panel has directional change channels and embedding channels. Tubing will be placed in accordance to the load requirements, typically 4 inches on center for cooling, 8 inches on center for heating. Tubing is 3/8 inch oxygen barrier type, no longer than 300 feet per circuit. A single circuit or multiple circuits can comprise a zone. You'll see videos coming up on the installation of the panels and the tubing. The standard universal panel will be the most commonly used in a system layout. It has directional change channels on either side and 12 embedding channels. All panels require a minimum of 24 dual clips for tubing placement. Single clips are placed in accordance to directional changes required by system design. All panels contain 50 lineal feet of tubing for 16 square feet of coverage at 4 inches on center. The multi-directional panel provides for multiple circuits to travel to and from the respective source manifold and the area served. The reverse header panel has 3 directional change channels, 1 on one end and 2 on the opposite side. This panel will be used in smaller coverage areas requiring a single circuit, typically baths, halls, and bedrooms. The featured fasteners are all that is needed to attach the panels, the ceiling joist, wall studs, or subflooring. Panel placement will be in accordance to the authority having jurisdiction in your area. Typically, that will be 8 inches on center and can be as high as 2 inches on center. All panels are easily cut to fit with standard tools. You use saws, hot wire knives, drywall knives. You place the clips in the panels in accordance to the pattern layout you have selected for your particular coverage pattern. This video depicts 4 wall panels attached to 16 inch on center metal studs for a total coverage of 64 square feet. The panels are attached at 8 inches on center. Again, the attachment can be as close as 2 inches on center and no more than 8 inches on center. Check with your local authority having jurisdiction for their local code requirements. The surface covered would be fairly typical of a bedroom wall. You will notice the dual clips and the single clips have already been installed in accordance to the tubing pattern desired. A minimum of 24 clips per single panel is required to hold the tubing in the proper place for embedding. 6 directional change clips per panel have been placed to provide for the directional change of the tubing serpentine pattern.